Ciao, what's up everybody? You love my cheesy Zinchow intro? Alright, so today's video I thought we would do something pretty interesting. Like, you know, all the restaurants are able to be back open and stuff. Like, who's actually made it through? Who has been a casualty of COVID, which there are many great restaurants that will not be coming back or that will be closing their doors by the end of the month. So we're going to take a walk. I'm going to explain who's closing, who stayed open. And you know, COVID really has had an effect on the restaurant industry here, as it really did in the rest of the world. But a lot of stuff is closed here that will never open again. So we shall go take a look. First thing we can talk about on the way there is I filmed McDonald's right there. Every McDonald's made it but the one over by the post office. So they only dropped one location. And I imagine they will pop up another one once tourist comes back. You know, McDonald's is really popular with the young people. It's why it hasn't taken off here yet. It's here. There's, I don't know, 5 or 6, 7, 8 locations, but it hasn't taken off. And that's because you got so much cheap street food here, and it's really only the kids that eat there. They really love the fried chicken there. Burgers aren't a big seller here, you know, it's mainly expats consuming it. So we're gonna walk on over to Pasture. The first place we're gonna go. This is the subway entrance over here. So we'll go over here. First thing I want to talk about is Manzo and Pizza Logic. You know, I know the bloke that runs it, super nice guy. Shout out Ken. Unfortunately, they did close Manzo's steakhouse down. You know, the prolonged lockdown, the expensive location, they closed that location down, so it's just down to Pizza Logic, which is a shame. And their other restaurant, which I haven't eaten at yet, but I will. More casualties. Soul Burger will be closing at the end of the month. Again, my favorite burger and place to hang out to have a burger. Very unfortunate that they closed up. But you know, we got some TikTok dances over here. I don't know what people find interesting about that shit. I've never found myself watching people dance on TikTok. So now we're gonna walk on over to Chuck's, see if Chuck's is still there. I know Chuck's over by my house and Binton is still there. So I think Chuck weathered the storm on both things. Now Soul Burger will be maintaining a pop-up, I think once a month. I'm not sure what his plan is. I'll get more information. We'll definitely film it when he does it. But some kind of pop-up to keep the name going because they have a strong following here. So, you know, unfortunate things happen to a lot of businesses here. The lockdown was too stringent and it lasted too long. A lot of people keep asking me, oh, the cases are super up. Well, the cases aren't super up. We only had like 2 or 3 or 4 days of really low reported cases countrywide. And of course, once you open things back up, you're gonna have a sharp increase. Let's go check out Logic first. No, we're right here. We'll go down here. So you got Freddy's down here, Eddie's. You know, Eddie's it's okay. It's the same problem with Chuck's. They're both pretty expensive. They have a good product, but I would never eat there regularly as I'm not like rich. So Chuck's is open. We'll walk by just for the sake of filming it so you can see. People really like Chuck's. Arguably like one of the best burgers in Saigon. I think, oh, this wine bar closed. This was a pretty popular wine bar. So this is closed if you like that. Pasture Brewing's down here. I don't know if they maintain this location. Let's see if they did. The one by my house is still popping in Japantown. It's open every day. Serving beer. I'm just kind of curious. This one I don't think is the best location. I don't think it would, like, you know, kill them to close this. Top part's closed. Bottom part's closed too. Doesn't look like it's. The staff looks like they're here though. Is there someone in here? Oh no, that's gutted out. So Pasture pulled out of here. So if you want to know if pasture's still in this on Pasture Street, doesn't look like it. That was completely empty in there, which makes sense. Focus everything on the Japantown location. All these companies had to make sacrifices, man. You can't, the problem is the landlords in District 1 won't reduce rent either. They maybe did for a few times, a few months, but nobody permanently helped people out on rent. Again, Eddie's is pretty good. It's pretty expensive, and it's really not good for you. You know, so I don't eat there. I've eaten there once. I'm on a diet now. Well, not a diet, I'm just eating very clean and thought out. And this is not on my list of clean eating, you know what I'm saying. Again though, if you don't care about that stuff, pretty good food. It is pretty expensive. Like the big burger there is like $12 with fries. So they're open for dine-in. Very nice inside. Chuck's, very good. This guy never does a discount though. But they're open for take-in or dine-in as well. You know, double cheeseburgers, 180K, and then you get a fry, all that. It's like 12 bucks with a drink. So let's go over and check out Pizza Logic. Again, pizza's not in my diet. It's pretty much why we've been doing Vietnamese food for all the food reviews, is because it's pretty healthy. So, and I haven't really done Viet food reviews since I first got here. It's funny, everybody thought I didn't like Viet food because I didn't review it a lot. Well, there's 10 billion other people reviewing Viet food every day. It was a saturated market. There wasn't so many people reviewing like Westerner food and shit. So I love pho, I love banh mi, I love Vietnamese food. Why do you think I moved here? So this Gloria Jeans still went ahead with opening. I don't know. I don't know how you can compete with Vietnamese coffee. I don't see it being possible. It looks like Alfresco has closed a number of locations too. Again, I think they had too many locations. I never ate there, so I can't speak on the food. People seem to like it though. So, it seemed a little expensive for like burgers and shit. Contemporary, I should try to eat here one day. What is this? Oh, it's like a cafe, and they got quite a few people in there chilling. Good for them. Nice little bounce back. Again, if you are here and you've never had Pizza Logic, it's a Napoli style pizza. It's very good. It's the best Napoli style pizza in Saigon. Hands down, there's no argument on that. As far as New York styles and all that, people got different opinions, but if you get Jimmy's on the right day, it's the best. Sometimes it's not. I've had it a few times where it was iffy. It wasn't consistent. So here's Pizza Logic. He probably opens at 5. Yeah, the staff's in there. Got the pizza grill down there. So they're still open, thankfully. Delicious, good pizza. They're small little pizzas. It's actually not too unhealthy for like a pizza, to be real honest with you. Banditos just sent me a message today. They have their grand reopening. So Banditos, the really, really good Mexican place, probably my favorite Mexican place in Saigon, made it through. It's kind of the most authentic Mexican food, like actual Mexico fusion tacos. I think all the Mexican joints made it. Taco Lico still made it. People don't like Taco Lico. I don't mind it. It's like not bad. Tacos Fuegos made it. Again, not the best. They have an okay like rip-off crunchy soft supreme, crunchy supreme, like Taco Bell style rip-off. Okay, let's go down here. Oh, I got a whole gang of scooters just coming at me. And then we're gonna go, I think maybe inside a few of the food courts to check what's going on in the malls on the food courts. I've been working out like an animal. Here, this Alfresco's Let's see if they're getting ready or getting ready to close. You've seen that a lot lately of like places that didn't have for rent signs, didn't look like they were gonna fold, that as soon as they opened everything up, like that's when Manzo decided to gut out and take everything out and put a for rent sign up. So it looks like they're staffing this for food. Although I've never seen any al frescos ever packed with people. I think it's a really large chain, so money just gets thrown at it in a hope. Let's see what they're doing here. This looks like they're getting ready for dining. This is a famous Delat pizza lady. Hers is really good. She's got like the most variations I've ever seen. Looks like it's getting ready, I think. Hello. Yeah, they're putting stuff in, so looks like they're getting to reopen this location. Yeah, her stuff's really good. She's, as you can see, very popular. She's been here forever. Saigon Center's back, fully open. Not like a shell of its old, well, it probably is if I went in there. Oh yeah, there's a lot more ladies in here now. A lot more open shops. Maybe we'll come do a walk around in here. We'll see. Oh yeah, there's way more shops open in here now, finally. We'll do a quick walk through here. Hello. Hello. All right. Whoa, they're way more open than when we were in here last time. This lady's come back with all of her accessories. Pretty much everyone's open. The reason why this is going to be fully open is because Vietnamese come here to shop. This isn't like Thanh Market. A lot of this stuff is first copy. There's very few real things here. So some people, there's always one or two people that are like, this stuff's real in there. It's not. It's just extremely good copies. I've interviewed some of these people off the camera, and they'll talk. Hello. Oh, they're all back. Everybody's back now. There's some actual people shopping now too. I mean, as you can see, this is just lemon. Come on. Sinloy. Lemon is fully acceptable. Lemon is way more traditional, not very much used. But I like saying things like that. It's a fake Zara. It's very good to see this market like fully back up and running. We're just going to quickly walk through here just to kind of show you like how quickly things went from like slow opening to like really fast opening. Now people out shopping. This is where we got the bag here, the wallet. Wow, almost everybody's back open. Good for them, man. Calm, come on. Just a quick tour. Keychain jewelry, stuff like this. This place is pretty expensive. It's pretty difficult to negotiate. They're pretty firm on prices. Even for a Vietnamese, you still have to really bargain when you come here. And you're usually not going to get much off. So just an FYI. You're like, why is my can I not have it like Benton? I've been to every market. If you don't know, if you're new to the channel, my channel's made off of going to markets and haggling. That's how we had the first real big breakthrough in subscribers and stuff. What the hell is this shit? Bodies wrapped in style. Style. Interesting. Oh wow, what was this? This was a sushi place. Like this was also had its sign up and everything just a few weeks ago. So like I said, as everything opened, I think what happened is a lot of the landlords just left the shit up and didn't want to deal with it through the lockdown. You know, have somebody try to come clear it out, put a for rent sign up. I don't think this was a Hokkaido, it was something else, but it was a big level one. And this is for rent too, this Greyhound Cafe. So now we're seeing even more and more stuff up for rent. Lots of Vietnamese sold stuff to make it through, like they sold their scooter, if it was a nice scooter. They just sold their stuff to make it through the lockdown. Laptops, they sold tablets, because they can just reacquire it again once they have money. That's Texaco. I want to go down by Bed Pond, so let's go this way. Let's go back from whence we came. I walked the wrong direction for where I wanted to go. The amount of videos that are out that I've backlogged now, it's like 28. I kid you not. I've been shooting and working every day consistently, Monday through Sunday. So again, anything you want to see, just drop it in the comments. If you want to see this content way ahead of time, like weeks ahead, subscribe to the Patreon. There's also unique original content on the Patreon. It also helps to support the channel. You can do it for as little as $1 a month, so yeah, it really helps us out. And if you want to talk to me, the best way to talk to me is on Discord. I don't really answer emails. I get too many of them. So, same with DMs on Instagram. I mean, it might take me a month to get to your DM. Your best bet would be to just get on the Discord and just chat right on there. I'm on Discord all the time. He bought a new belt. So as you can see, like Viet's come and shop here. You can get pretty good quality stuff here, which makes a big difference. It's like anything you buy at Ben Pond's just garbage. It's so cheap it falls apart in, I mean, days. Yeah, I would love for someone to tell me that that Zara shirt we saw was real. Good for, even though I've kind of shit on Alfresco, it's good for them that they're able to open up and provide jobs for staff. So kudos to them on that. So I can go to Nha Trang, but chatting with the guy at the pool, his friends went to Nha Trang. One of them came back tested positive, and now he's in a hospital, not even sick. They might let him go home. I don't know. That's the risk entailed with it now. That's the only thing I don't like. Chris don't like that. I was about to book it for like next week, but I probably still will, because I want to kind of be the first boots on the ground vlogger in Nha Trang. So I think we're going the right way. Yeah, we're going towards Benny's Market. Still haven't gone into Ben Pond since the opening. We'll get there. Yeah, there's Ben Pond right there. The clock. Infamous clock. There's a hospital pharmacy. I think this is just a general admittance hospital. So again, to go over the COVID thing, cases are up, but like they're not super severe cases to filling hospital beds. And there's going to be ebbs and flow when you reopen shit. Of course there's going to be more cases. I mean, it's only natural, right? You would think that would be a given. I know Europe's like a hot spot right now, but as far as just Saigon goes, we should be fine, because there's no anti-vaxxers, and our vax rate's like 97% now. We're even vaxxing kids. So, and I don't care about vax talk. Don't take it, whatever. That's your priority, not mine. I'm just saying, statistically, it's proven if you have both vaccine jabs, you're most likely not going to be in the hospital and die. That is a Hilton. So for people that keep saying it's somewhere else, that's going to be a Hilton. Or a Ritz-Carlton. One of the two, I keep forgetting. Oh, Mastery Homes is on now. It might have turned into something else now. I'll have to ask my buddy that knows all about this. Masteries has been buying up all the defunct projects. This doesn't look like apartments though. This is hotel for sure. So it's probably a Marriott now. Masteries has been partnering with Marriott. So, yeah. Actually, I was talking to a fella at the pool today, and he bought one of those Golden River new Marriott Mastery places. He said it'll be finished in 2023. I want to get all the details on him. I'm really curious about it. And he actually owned a place at Golden River that he sold for profit. So, gonna definitely chat him up on that. I go swimming at like the same time every day, and he's there at the same time. So, real nice guy. If you're watching, what's up, dude? I don't think I know his name though, or he told me and I forgot. So sorry if I did. But super nice bloke. I'm gonna assume he's lived here forever if he had a Golden River unit. Bentham we'll go into soon. As you can see, it's open. They've got all the shit open. I can see the souvenir shirts are back. Who's really going there to buy stuff? No one. Other interesting news is Saigon wants to open up to international tourism as of December 1st now, with no quarantine designated areas. A couple people got quotes for coming from USA, from California to here. It was pretty expensive. So here's Soul Burger. If you do like Soul Burger, they're in their last few weeks of operation. So come get a Soul Burger, support them. Yeah. I will, of course, update you on their pop-up shops when they do them after their closure. So the name will live on, the product will live on, and I'll help them out with that. Great little place, great atmosphere, great staff. Sad to see it go. But as you can see, this entire block is inflicted with closures. How can you afford to keep this going without any tourists here? You know, normally, pre-pandemic, there's thousands of people here. There's a frickin' night market set up at like 6 where thousands, I mean, it was an ideal, like a really good location. They were doing pumping business pre-pandemic, but now, like, look at this. It's absolute ghost town. No local comes here. Yeah, all the stalls are back open. That's what I was waiting for. I didn't want to come here too soon to do Bentham Market because I didn't want to just shoot empty built like things again. So as we can see, this is full. Yeah, everything's. We'll come here tomorrow maybe, but all the stuff's open all the way down. We'll come film just a video for there. I'll bring 500K with me. We've got a large accumulation of stuff, so if you want to get a grab bag, it's gonna. They're starting to come together. What they're going to be? They're probably going to be a shirt or two, a pair of shorts, a wallet for a woman, and maybe a hat. And that's what the Patreon bags are going to be. That'll go out once a month from when I buy stuff here to help out the vendors at Bentham Market. So if you want to be a part of that, sign up for the Patreon. Yes, you have to sell yourself. That's how any business works, so don't let anybody tell you any different. I work hard at my YouTube, so I literally work every day, 4 to 5 hours a day on YouTube. I take it serious, but have fun at the same time, but yeah, it's like anything in life. You gotta promote. And to all you that are on Patreon, thank you so much. We really appreciate the support. To everyone that like PayPal tips and shit, again, valued support on your end. So we're gonna head down here. We're gonna take a look at that Las Vegas thing, see if that's still open, which I think it is. I think they're already open again and serving alcohol. I think I read they got a fine of like 5 to 10 million. I'm not sure. I have no interest. If you guys really want to see me like go in there and do a full vlog, I did a brief walkthrough there because I know the guy that runs the place. I met him, I don't know, a while back. He's like a big deal in the club industry. I think 4P Pizza, are they open? Wow, 4P, I thought they foregoed this location because they weren't getting ready at all. So the 4P, probably their most famous location, the Benthon, is open. Are they serving food up there though? Looks like it. What's this? Oh, Saigon Cafe. I think this is new. I don't remember this. It's really a shame to see. I absolutely loved this place. People called it a tourist trap, but I thought it was one hell of a tourist trap. The live music, all the different food, the seating style where you could just meet people. I met so many people drinking at this once awesome place. And now it's just like a money, you know, like a little money machine. Yeah, they're open. They got all the staff there. They'll probably open tonight. Yeah, they got the little check-in thing. Yep. Fully staffed. Full doors open, full AC. It's like just hitting me. Problem with this place though is like, they got a DJ playing super loud music the whole time. Kind of pretentious food, kind of expensive, so. We'll come check it out, but like, am I in a hurry to shoot a vlog there? No. What is this? Plastic surgery? Some titties. Some waist reduction. Plastic surgery is just completely taken off in Saigon and Vietnam. Boob jobs and nose jobs and lip injections have really just skyrocketed. Exploded. Let's take a look down here and see what's closed or open. So while a lot of these things we loved may be closed, right? Somebody else will move in. It's too soon, Junior. I think if I'm gonna snake in here and try to open a restaurant, my goal would be January. I would start January. I'd play my cards in January and see what happens. And I'd make sure it's a simplified product and make sure it's damn good. I've given it some thought what I would open. I'd probably open something like Pasture, like a bar with beer, expensive craft beer, not too expensive, and I would get probably beer from Pasture on tap if they do a deal like that. And I think like cheesesteaks, just cheesesteaks, like Philly cheesesteaks, but primarily just be a bar. So La Fiesta isn't bad. Some people think it's the best Tex-Mex. I don't think so. I think Banditos is. Now, La Fiesta is more like American, Mexican style food, very good. Gringos is also a lot like that. They're both pretty good. And they're all three still around. So as you can see, I just showed you the sign. You can go in. Big old house release here. I can't remember what this was beforehand. I'm trying to show you all the areas that like you would probably go to when you were here, because a lot of people do stay in this area. There's a reason why a lot of vloggers vlog in this area consistently over and over again and get good views. It's because these are the areas that a lot of you guys stay at when you come here. Okay, let's just be factual. I've got some footage on Boy Ving at night. I think that's going to be just for the Patreon. So if you want to see that, Patreon. I'm doubling down on Patreons, but hey. So let's check out East and West. So how are they doing? Are they staying in the game? Are they open for business? Are they flaunting the rules and serving beer like Pasture? Shout out to Pasture, love you guys. Pasture's my favorite bar, hands down. It's just damn good. The staff there is great, and it's like 5 minutes from my house. So they got their sign out here, and they still got their beer going all over. They got their little beer warehouse down here. Let's see if it's like open on the front though. Oh yeah, looks like I can go up there. So, looks like you can go in. Yeah, I see some guys having beer right up here. So, great to see. East-West still in the game. Still got their main, you know, front office big spot here. Very, very good to see that. I like to see success rather than failure. A lot of these guys were forced into failure though, so. Let's see what else we can find. This is another Defunct construction. I don't know why these happen so often. You know, I know why. It's clearly money. But there's just so many of them over in Saigon in Vietnam. The land of half-finished projects. Hanoi finally is opening their subway line after a 10-year delay. I don't think this one will be first line till 2025. They're not even working on it right now. So it looks like, wow. I didn't expect to see Manmaru down. They're out for the count too, it looks like. That does not look like a place that's going to be opening. Does that look like a place that's opening to you? I don't see any for rent signs yet, but everyone else that's open is open. Like the tea's open over here. As you can see, the udon place is open over here. For sit down, eat there. I'm surprised to see they didn't make it. This is a pretty big Japanese restaurant. They usually got a kicking little crowd, especially pre-COVID too. Okay, let's take a walk down here. I think we can end my little tour of District 1 food places that are closed. As you can see, a bunch of people dining in. It's very comfortable. We've ate out every night since it's been rebacked open. We ate at home for like 4 months straight every day. So we pretty much 100% eaten Vietnamese food. Only meal we haven't had Vietnamese was Japanese hot pot. And if you want to see that video, it's on the Patreon. Only. You gotta just laugh. Don't take it personal. But this place is open too. It's like a yakitori, if I remember right. The yakitori sushi mix thing. Another for rent place. Another for rent place. This was a Circle K. Hello. Hello. Let's see if this place is open. Fucking implants still hurt. It's been like a week. How long does this shit take, guys? Months? A month? I'm not happy that it still like hurts equally the same as it did the first day. I mean, I guess since they drill a big hole and screw some shit down in your mouth, makes sense. So they're open. This sushi spot's open. Good for them. I think this is fairly new, if I remember right. So it's good to see the sushi spot's open. So yeah, I kind of just showed you like the most densely packed hub in this area where people stay and all the food around it and what found come on and who makes it through it. So a lot didn't, a lot did. I'd say 50-50. Anything small without a lot of money behind it didn't make it. So I think that's the videos, guys. I think that's the video. I hope you guys liked it. I hope it gave you some insight. If there's some requested things you want to see that are still open, just shoot me in the comments and I'll go and take a look and we'll film it. Again, if there's an area you want me to walk in, a district as well, I can go do that. Just leave it in the comments. I'm much too obliged. So we did Tan Phu and Go Vop this week. Tan Bin, Tan Phu. So yeah, just let me know, guys. Thanks for watching. See you on the next one. Stay frosty. Peace out.